Jesus, Lord, put a hand. These wicked people. Oftentimes, life is so hard. Trust me, I know that. Trust me, I know that. I can't seem to find any motivation. It's only frustration. But I can't afford to slow the pace. No, it's not time to lose the faith. One thing I know, mommy is a fighter. But many people want me fail. But each time I fall, I rise again. Then I get in that satisfaction, yeah. I want to try, can't take my joy from me. No way, I want to lie, them lie. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy from me. No way, that's why I'm still winning, still smiling. Every day, I still winning, still shining. Counting my blessings every day. Oftentimes, feel like you have too much to bear, but hold on tight. Don't let your heart fill up a fear, 'cause sometimes hard times will show you who you have on your side, yeah. Who top on the right, yeah. I can't afford to slow the pace. Now is not time to lose the faith. One thing I know, mommy is a fighter. But many people want me fail. But each time I fall, I rise again. Them ain't getting that satisfaction, yeah. I will try, them try. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy from me. No way, I will lie, them lie. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy from me. No way, that's why I'm still winning, still smiling. Counting my blessings every day. I'm still winning, still shining. Counting my blessings every day. Oy, 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 oh, na, 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 na. Oy, 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 oh, na, 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 na. Oy, 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 oh, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Them try. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy from me. No way, that will lie. Them lie. Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy from me. No way, that's why I'm still winning, still smiling. Counting my blessings every day. Still winning, still shining. Counting my
Ready now. Yeah. Hear me now. I never bad mind nobody yet. I never fight down nobody now. I never try stop nobody breath. That is not in my nature, no. I never see people with them things and vex them of it, especially when they work hard for it. But it have some people, soon as they walk through your door, they put a stumbling block in your road. They practice evil, they think we don't know. And some of them they're close to you. I'm telling you, enemies from the borderline. We not blind, we don't fuck them long time. Yes, enemies from the borderline. Enemies from the borderline. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. I'm telling you, don't have no time for no total. Only have time for making moves. I don't carry feelings. That is too much of a heavy load. I never sell out my friends. That's not something I don't practice. Too many actors.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So, today school opened, for standard 5 students. And I would have gotten in contact with the Minister of Education So yes, I got in contact with the Minister of Education, Minister Dr. Nayan Gaspi-Dolly, and I have her on the phone line. I kind of beg her to just chat with you all a little bit because I know she's very busy. So we're going to get straight into it. Good afternoon, Minister Nayan Gaspi-Dolly, Minister of Education.
Good afternoon. Are you hearing me well?
I'm hearing you lovely. I'm hearing you great. How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
I know that
you too, and all your listeners.
I know that you're very, very busy. So I just wanted to get a indication from you of how was the feedback today, getting the Form 1s back out of school and the children who are getting ready to write the SCA exams next month. What was the feedback you have been getting so far?
Well, we visited today just about 6 schools, I think about 3 primary schools and 3 secondary schools. And at all the schools, I want to congratulate the principals. All the arrangements were made. The students were out. I'm quite excited. Some of them full of talks, very refreshing to be among them. And one of the things we emphasized at each school was the importance of them doing their part to live safely in the pandemic, and everybody was very clear about washing their hands, wearing their masks, keeping their distance. Everybody had their backup sanitizer in their bags and their backup masks. And that's the kind of thing we're emphasizing. Of course, you had some students saying they wish they could be home because many of them, it's so much easier to just get out of your bed, some of them in their pajamas in class. And so, of course, this is a transition. It's a difference. And so some of them were saying, gosh, they're glad to be out, but it was so easy to be at home. Right. And this is the reality, it's a transition. It's not an easy time for anyone, but our students are happy, our teachers are also happy to welcome these students. Up to the Form 2 students have not ever been in their school, in the secondary school level. So they are happy to be out, to be seeing the people that they've been online with for the first time in reality and so. Yes. And, we just were happy to see them. It filled us with hope to see our country moving back to a state of normalcy. And we pledged to them, as we do to the country, that at the Ministry of Education, at our end, we will do our best to ensure that our schools are as safe as they can be. And once we all do our part, the students do their part, the teachers, the ministry, then, we can progress and go from strength to strength.
Great to hear. Well, I know that for the Standard 5 students, this is like a real crunch time for some of them because they are preparing for SCA. Mm-hmm. And I know that, that is a big step for some of them. So I want to congratulate you on at least all the hard work that you have been trying your best to do to get the students and they back out. And I really want to take hats off to you and your team, because I know it's not just you alone, but you would have had your technocrats and your people working together to put things in place for the children to be out today. And I know that you're very busy, but I want you to spare me some time for us to talk about the forward movement that the Ministry of Education is embarking on, and also some of the stuff that you are doing in your community, St. Anne's. So,
sure. And so I'll have to promise you to make another date.
Yes.
And we'll chat a little more extensively about the Ministry of Education, what we are doing. We have our consultations on now, as you may know, started last week. The second phase of our consultation, where we are now getting into the nitty-gritty, if I may put it that way, of exactly where we are heading from 2022 to 2027 and our education policy. So when that is over, it will be a good time for us to chat, to discuss the outcomes of the consultation and exactly what are the things we are heading for and our priorities for the ministry in these 5 years. So.
Thank you very much, Madam Minister. And I want to say again, you'll continue to do the hard work, and we here will continue to call you and get all the information that we need to get in order for the listeners and the country to know how you all are moving forward.
Certainly. Thanks for having me.
You're
and thank you. And for all the support, I want to thank the staff of the ministry, our teachers, our parents, because this is a country effort. This is the country saying our children will not be stymied by COVID-19. So I want to thank all who are contributing in a patriotic way to get our children the best chance of success that they have. God bless you.
God bless. Bye-bye. Thanks again.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Shanti, because that was the Minister of Education, Minister Nyan Gasby-Dolly. I would have got her to take my call, a quick call out of her busy schedule to share with Trinidad and Tobago today, the reopening of schools for our children who are in Standard 5. And the fullest and the Form 1s.
Hear me now, I never bad mind nobody yet. I never fight.
All right, so we're getting ready to go for our COVID-19 update. And don't touch it and stick and stay. We come back after this.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of February 6, 2022 stands at new positive cases 505, total active cases 20,396, total recovered patients 91,414, total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present 115,270. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Ready now. Yeah. Hear me now. I never bad mind nobody yet. I never fight down nobody now. I never try stop nobody breath. That is not in my nature, no. I never see people with them things and vex them of it. Especially when they work hard for it. But it have some people, soon as they walk through your door, they put a stumbling block in your road. They practice evil, they think we don't know. And some of them they're close to you. I'm telling you, enemies from the borderline. We not blind, we don't stop them long time. Yes, enemies from the borderline. Enemies from the borderline. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. I'm telling you, don't have no time for no total. Only have time for making moves. I don't carry feelings. That is too much of a heavy load. I never sell out my friends. That's not something I don't practice. Too many actors and actresses, yeah. But it have some people, soon as they walk through your door, they put a stumbling block in your road. They practice evil. They think we don't know. And some of them they're close to you. I'm telling you, enemies from the borderline. We not blind, we don't stop them long time. Yes, enemies from the borderline. Enemies from the borderline. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. So remove yourself. We don't want a friend from them. We don't want to drink from them. We don't want to drink from them. I'm telling you, I never bad mind nobody yet. I never fight down nobody now. I never try stop nobody breath. That is not in my nature, no. I never see people with them things and vex them of it. Especially when they work hard for it. But it have some people.
So I think what I want to do, I want to open up the phone lines for some parents just until about 1:45 for some parents to call in and tell me what was their experience today dropping off and being with their children as they go back out to school. So I want to just give that opportunity. See that we had the minister online, and we know that she may just be listening even to, if you want to say to her something, or you want to share your experience this morning, give us a call.
Enemies from the borderline. So remove yourself. We don't want to friends from them. We don't want to drinks from them. We don't want to things from them, from them, from them. So remove yourself. We don't want to friends from them. We don't want to drinks from them. We don't want to things from them, from them, from them. I'm telling you, man, your belly.
So you could give me a call, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 7711. If you're a parent and you dropped off your son or your daughter to school today, and you want to say, well, they were excited, or you want to give us your experience of what you think about how it went, how you feel about it, I would really like to hear. Tell me what you think about the reopening of the schools today and children being out. And what is your view? What is your thoughts? What do you feel about it? I'm taking your calls, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791. So while I wait for your calls, also, I didn't get a chance, be honest, I didn't get a chance to hear the meeting yesterday, the meeting on Saturday, with the Prime Minister. And, in our news, we heard also where the Prime Minister gave a directive to the Minister of Public Utilities, Mr. Marvin Gonzalez, to call the union together and come up with some sort of solution for WASA. And when I heard it, I said, hey, that's interesting. That's a very interesting approach to take. Because I always hear callers on the Street 919 FM saying that the unions need to be more a part of the management or giving solutions to situations, because the unions and they are the ones that are more involved or aware of what's going on the workplace. So I said, when I heard Dr. Rowley said that he wants the unions to be involved in the discussion of reforming or changing or coming up with a strategy to get WASA to be working operational, working in a proper way, I said, wow, let's see how this is going to work out. So the invitation was the Prime Minister said, all right, so the Prime Minister said that he has given an instruction, or he has given the minister to get the unions involved in the transforming of WASA. Very, very interesting. All right. All right. So I have a call on the line at
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Are you on airs yet?
You're on air. So Trinidad and Tobago, I have on air the Mayor of San Fernando, City of San Fernando, Sir Junior Rigello. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, my friend. How are you doing?
I am all right. I'm all right. So I know that you wanted to clear up
Yeah, because you and I had a discussion last week, I think it was, concerning the pushback on Harris Promenade, and I said that any permission for a march had to be authorized by the police and commissioner, and from what I gather, there's no approval for any march in San Fernando, and anybody going against that will meet the police with full force.
Right.
Then for a couple of days after, I was driving to work, and I was being bashed on a radio program for being as if I owned the promenade and who I was and who I felt I was, and they were trying to get my number. So my driver called them and said, well, the mayor have no problem speaking with you because we're not afraid to speak to people. And they said that it was not a protest, it was not a march, they were coming to pray. So I said, well, Trinidad and Tobago and the world for that matter need all the prayers you can get at this time. However, you cannot come here with no crowd and without adhering to public health guidelines, social distancing as perceived. And they said, well, that is so, they would adhere to that. But subsequent to that, I am hearing that on the radio program that they're inviting the masses and the whole of Trinidad and Tobago to come out here and protest.
Yep.
And I was saying, well, that is not what it is. And in the interview I had with them, I said, if you want to come to San Fernando and shop, because while the program was going on, somebody called and said that I am preventing good business in San Fernando, and San Fernando is not businessmen are screaming, going on, making money. So I said, if you want to come and shop in San Fernando, that's fine. Come and spend your money in San Fernando. You want to come and pray. If you want to pray, pray. We don't necessarily have to come to San Fernando to pray. And then I am seeing that saying, I invited these people to come to San Fernando, which is not true. I never invited anybody to come to San Fernando. You, on your own accord, decided you want to come to San Fernando, and I didn't invite you. So why are you promoting an ad saying I invited you? That is not what it is. And I mean, it is unfair to me because I take it upon myself to call in the program and have a discussion with you. You have a picture of me saying the mayor of San Fernando invite you to come to San Fernando. That is not fair to me at all. And further to that, you have to use the Harris Promenade, you need permission. You have to, because we are the custodian of Harris Promenade. Harris Promenade was given to the city corporation in 1846 by Lord Harris. We are the custodian of Harris Promenade. So nobody can gather here unless you have permission. Council meeting is tomorrow. To date, we have not received an application if anybody to gather on the promenade. So already you created problems for yourself. So I want to make it quite clear to the public that no request was made for people to gather on the promenade for whatever reason, and no was it granted. So I don't know where this idea came from that the mayor of San Fernando accommodating anybody, inviting anybody. I have no problem with anybody who want to say what they want to say, say what I have to say. But there's a procedure for doing these things. And don't misquote me or have me on an ad saying I invited you to San Fernando when you on your own make your decision to come to San Fernando. And if you are appealing to the masses across to come here to protest, come here and the ad saying we are going to protest, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. I mean, I am the mayor of all the people and all the parties and all the religions when it comes to that. But it's a procedure and a way in which you do things. So I want to clear the air on that, sis.
All right. Well, I want to thank you very much for clearing that up, because a lot of people were kind of surprised, wanted to know, well, how is that possible? But San Fernando has been relatively safe. The county of Victoria has been very safe at COVID, and we are making, just last week, we washed the whole of San Fernando to protect our citizens of disease. If you're going to bring people from other areas where COVID is high, if they gather in masses, we are putting the citizens of San Fernando at risk. So my responsibility, our public health department, every day, we sanitize our building twice a week. We are making every effort to make sure our citizens are safe. Yeah. And I don't think I will not agree to any mass gathering. If you say a handful of religious leaders want to come, their churches available. The Catholic Church, there are 3 churches in Promenade. And you can go in there and pray and ask for the church to be blessed and things to work for us and improve, and all of that I'm in favor of. But the mass gathering of people in Promenade will create a problem, and it requires you have to get a permit to go on the Promenade, and of course the Commissioner of Police is the only person that can grant a permit for any protest or any march. And to date, we have not received any application for a gathering of people in Promenade, and our council meeting starts at 9 tomorrow morning. All right.
And if it do come, the council will have to sit on it and decide. Not the mayor, the members of the council, and there's a committee with the security, and they will deal with it.
Well, and I just want to give you an opportunity to share your view on the incident that happened on Saturday on High Street at the jewelry store, where a security guard would have lost his life.
That was extremely sad and unfortunate. I mean, the police have to deal with that matter. What we heard from the assistant commissioner is that they have a mass amount of officers on quarantine, and they have been short-staffed. But we're meeting with them tomorrow at 2:00 together with the business association, and we'll deal with that matter tomorrow.
Okay then. All right. Well, thank you very much again, Mayor, for calling in and giving your side of the situation.
You're most welcome, sir.
All right, then. Thanks again.
Tell the devil you look, boy, you ain't find it. I'm not where I really want to be. So please don't try and heavy me. Oh no. Cause 2020 was fresh already. So I ain't losing no sleep for nobody. I don't know if you will notice, but I own money and progress. If you have ulterior motive, give me load and play. I don't want them people calling. Cause I own a different vibes, and you want some different vibes. Complacent. We on two different wavelengths. So I said this year we got it. Cause 2020 was fresh already. So I ain't losing no sleep for nobody. I don't know if you will notice, but I own money and progress. If you have ulterior motive, give me load and play. I don't want them people calling. My Lord, I can't take the dirty ways along.
All right, so taking your calls, 342-0081, 771-1791. I'm going to get interactive with you right now. So, coming on to the last hour of the program. So I want to take some calls and get interactive with you. How was your weekend? School has opened for some school children. And then on top of that, we had the incident. Well, you heard the name of San Fernando. Well, you know, and that situation, which is, I'm waiting to see how that's going to turn out on Saturday. So taking your calls, 342-0081, 771-1791-4665-391. Let's see, I have a voice note here to play. Let me play this voice note to hear what this person has to say. Ooh. Wait. Let me just make sure. Okay.
Pastor Google, good morning to you. Pastor Google, it's only this morning I really listening over that thing to find out exactly what really happened. So now that I could comment. Right, Pastor Google? You are a God-blessed man. Let no one pull you down. Okay? They're just saying this thing to hurt you and to mash you up. But show them how strong you is. Show them they can't mash up Pastor Google. And you have backing behind you. Anytime they move you from that radio station for any reason that is not wrong, we will back your Pastor Google. We will not call in that radio station again.
Oh, Lord. All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon.
And how are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I am good myself. Pastor Google, I passed that way on Saturday in San Fernando on High Street about 5 minutes after that incident occurred. And that was heartbreaking to watch this young man lying there. You know, I mean, he left home. I'm sure his parents would have seen him go, going and think, well, okay, until we see you later. I mean, it was really, really a sad thing. And I'm looking at the videos that showed after, and I'm certain that persons where these people live must know who they are. By the way they're running, by the way they're walking, by the clothes that they're wearing. So there are some of us, who we know our family committing crimes because they go home. These murderers look just like you and I, Pastor. We sit down next to them in their taxis and so on, right? They go home to their relatives. And some of them might not know anything. But some of them looking at them, I am certain if it's somebody near to you, you looking at them on a video, you must know them. All right? And they look so heartless. Because the one who shot the guy, it's as though it was nothing, and he just came back and went and steal, to take the jewelry and went back walking as good as ever. It wasn't to say, well, oh God, look, the guy is shot, let us run away because, it is so. No, it was cool and like it's just another day. I mean, this hurts because I told you some time ago my mother was murdered and up to now nobody was held. So I know how the family feels. This is really a horrible, horrible situation. And it starts from the home. I don't care what anybody says. This starts from the home because those are young people. Have a great day. Pastor Guru.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
I'm hoping or just another
Wow.
day.
Let's see. Hello, good afternoon.
A blessed Monday to you, Mr. Google, and the whole at TNT 91.9. I ain't forgetting you at all. Mr. Google, I'm listening to something here which ain't making sense at all. This guy who claims to be PSA president, we know under legal terms he's not PSA president. Also, I'm wondering if the banks does do any business with him concerning PSA's money. Because if he's not illegal, we know that he's not legal. So what really going on?
All right. That is an interesting discussion I'm seeing you having. Let me say good afternoon to Mr. Tobago, who is locked on, one of our loyal listeners in Tobago. And I'm going to say thank you for being a part of all that's happening. Right, so, that incident that happened in San Fernando, it's really sad, right? It's very sad. And I don't know how, as the caller said, when you leave home, your family expecting to see you to come back. And now they're realizing that you're not coming back, boy. It's really sad. Really, really sad. So, we're going to go for a break and come back. But I can take about 2 calls before I go. When I come back in, you're going to hear a song from Karina Shea. It's a song dedicated to singing Sandra. And when I got it in my email, I said, hey, I am going to play that song. So, Paula, you could call me back. I saw you trying to get through. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Miss Faisabad, let me see if how quick you can do this. You have
Yes.
46 seconds.
All right, okay. I just called to say I'm listening. Condolence to the young man's family. And I find it's time, Pastor Google, that they should start hanging again. These guys getting away with too much now. Okay, reach home safe. And have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Miss Faizabad is suggesting that based on how this is going and what they are seeing, and what they're hearing, she's saying that they should resume hanging, and I know that that's a big issue. That's a big issue. So when we come back, we're going to take some more of your calls. I see you on the line for my last hour. We're going to take some calls. I can't take any more calls right now because I have a break coming up.
Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one will. Who can stand against the King? No one can. No one will. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one will. Yeah. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Yeah. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Yeah. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs. Victory belongs. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Him.
Shop at New City Mall and check out our premium selection of high-quality clothing and accessories for men and women. Save on all items with competitive prices and courteous service throughout the entire mall. New City Mall is located in the heart of Port of Spain with entrances at 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square. We offer a variety of shirts, long and short sleeve, round and V-neck tops, vests, caps, hats, sunglasses, briefs, boxers, shorts, swim trunks, denim, jeans, long and 3/4, socks, sneakers, casual and athletic, shoes, dressy and fashionable, dresses, formal and casual, skirts, lingerie, undergarments, and a wide range of accessories. Come check us out as we also have clothing and accessories like Levi's, Clarks, Armani Exchange, Hollister, American Eagle, Ralph Lauren, Nike Air Force and Air Max, Puma, Adidas, Timberland, Academics, Aeropostale, Old Navy, Forever 21, Hanes, Dockers, Guess, Converse, and so much more. We have barbers, hairstylists, as well as weave and wigs on sale. All at New City Mall. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Sale, sale, sale.
There's a new taste in town. Maracas Bake and Shark at 79 Robert Street in Woodbrook brings you bake and shark, kingfish, fries, shrimp, aloo pies, and delectable sauces to tease your taste buds. Walk in, order with food drop, or get parking lot pickup at 488 Bake or 75 Shark. Need catering? No problem. Call or email tastemaracas@gmail.com. Follow Taste Maracas on social media for all the delicious details. Taste Maracas, the new taste in town. Corner of Roberts and Rosalino Streets. See you soon.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the Street 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as nano silver, nano zinc, body light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour, and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so I'm back at you. Can I continue to take your calls? As I said to you when I come back in, the next song that I want to play a song from Karina Shea. Is a song that she did in tribute to singing Sandra.
She was the voice of the downtrodden, champion of the working class, comforter of the forgotten. Now she gone to sleep at last. With passion rampant, she saw how nobody wins a war. Through rhythms bold and shant and old, her singing made her spirit soar. Always concerned about the living, she asked for whom the bells did toll. Orisha, warrior, bringing healing to our soul. Farewell, your time on earth you spent it well. You live daily with dignity, against all odds you did excel. Farewell, your music left us in a spell. For every child that you made smile, for you, mother, we ring the bell. Haribo, Bunye, Aduboy, ancestor, true love and tea, with pride we swell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Haribo, Bunye, praises ancestor, your dignity you never sell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. She told the men she was no pasha. She sang without apology. But when she unleashed equalizer, they started squirming naturally. On the friends and foes shared equal blows, just to keep them on their toes. Never on defense, but violence, sexual harassment she exposed. Forever focused on her children, she kept warning them not to fail. And every year don't carry her, she loved to sing for them in jail. Mother, true TNT, with pride we swell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Praises ancestor, boy beat them drum, come blow them shell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. For you came, mother, lit a flame, mother, for your sacrifice. We must say thank you. That's for all your advice. How you talk, mother, straight road you walk, mother, with such dignity. You made it easy for all of we. Always had to have a message. Your songs were never trivial. You felt you had to give us leverage to rise above but you spent it well. You died, we see, with dignity. With every song you did excel. So farewell, farewell, farewell. Against the norm you did rebel. With your gift, the world you lived. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Harry, welcome, yeah. Adonai ancestors. To TNT, with pride we swell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Harry, welcome, yeah. Praise his ancestors. So beat them drum, yes, blow them shell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. For you, we ring the bell. Harry, welcome,
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, you just heard it from Miss Karina Shea. That's her offering for 2022. It's a tribute to singing Sandra. You know, in the Calypso world, they call her mother. How do you feel about it? What do you find? When you're calling in to give your contribution on what we're talking about, you can call in and tell me what you felt about the song. All right, so you can call in, let me know how you feel about this song by Karina Shea. It's a tribute to singing Sandra, and you know, me how you feel about it also as you make your contributions today. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, sorry.
Blessed afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
What's happening?
Well, it's good to be in the land of the living, and after hearing as it should. That is Savannah material. I give it a 10 plus.
Thank you.
She was the voice of the downtrodden, champion of the working class, comforter of the forgotten. Now she gone to sleep at last, with passion raw she's so
342-0081
wins a war.
771-1791 and 466-5391. Send your voice to us on 771-1791. What's your thoughts about Karina Shea's tribute to singing Sandra? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, a great song, very strong, powerful lyrics. I don't know if it is the same writer. The only thing is that there's a sameness towards the verse, the melody part that, has been kind of recycled several times before, but it is a strong song that is in the first three that will, if there's a final, she will be in the first three again. Such a good writer is Christoph Grant, if it is he who wrote the song, but there's a sameness with a couple other songs, but, it is the songs that he did, so there's no problem with that, but the lyrics is very, very good. So I think she would be again in the first three, very close. Blessings to you and to Karen if she's listening, and to the listeners. Have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, Pastor Google, good day.
Good day, sir.
I'm a loyal listener of your program. I didn't hear mention Sandy Grandi. Okay, me and my wife always listen once you're on. Her tune is, you can know it's the same writer, but the some of the verses, very good music. You could know it. And then after, you remember Pastor Google, she gave us a tune, you could fool me once. And if you fool me twice, it's on me. I only hope the people remember that. And if they get fooled with the UNC again, it's on them. Pastor, listen to your program. You all back up on YouTube. All right.
Thank you very much.
She kept warning them not to.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. How you going?
I am good, man. How are you?
Not too bad. You know, Pastor Google, well, I now jump in, so I don't know what it is you was speaking about. But one thing I want to find out from you. Do you know who Thomas Edison is?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, Thomas Edison is the fellow who they say invented the light bulb. Right? Well, do you know who the guy called Archimedes is? Or Plato? Or Pythagoras?
Just no, the guy who you say that invented the light bulb.
Yeah.
Well, when you do Black history, that is not what it is.
Well, you hear what I said there? Who they say.
Oh, okay.
So we know what it is going on, but that's who they have down there. So it's who they say. But one of the things I was trying to get at is that these people lived hundreds of years ago. But what they did still affects us today, right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Edison, Archimedes, Pythagoras, all these guys, hundreds of years ago, of a matter of fact for Pythagoras and them is thousands. Newton, hundreds of years ago, and it affects us today. In recent time, Hitler, what he did affects us today, whether positive or negatively. So I just want to know the conversation when they say that 2010 to 2015, the UNC was in power. Why we just blame them for things that's affecting us now? Well, in much the same way as these people, thousands of years ago, what they did still affects our lives today. You understand what it is I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
That what you do now resonates in history for a very long time, whether negatively or positively. And what they did, we are still suffering for the issues and the things that they had done to this country, especially in regards to financial malfeasance. To use a kind word. You understand? And this the what it is people continue. So there's always jump on O'Halloran. But and that's affecting them. But what the UNC did in 2010 to 2015 not affecting us.
All right. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, Miss Jama.
Pastor Google, I give Karen Ashe a 10 plus.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Right.
Thank you. Three 342-0081. Tell me on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on YouTube. What's your view? How do you feel about the song by Karina Shea? It's a tribute to singing Sandra.
She was the voice of the downtrodden, champion of the working class.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. 3 things quickly. First, Karina Shea has not ever disappointed with her lyrical content, which is most important, and also her melody and ability to really do justice to music. After all, Pastor Google, like yourself, she's an individual. that has characteristics that one could aspire to have in their lives, right? And secondly, Pastor Google, I just called to give you some encouragement, though you might be under a little attacks from wherever they're coming from. You see, Pastor Google, I am yet to be aware of what evil Jesus did to this world to deserve the type of attacks he would have went through and had to undergo. But Pastor Google, the work of the righteous really is enjoying some of those hardships that we all will have to face. But I just want to say again, Pastor Google, last but not least, when are we going to start to forget about the titles that people are holding and carrying around, right? That had some weight long ago where character is concerned, and start to look for people not based on their qualifications in education, because that doesn't say anything to us about their character. When is there going to be a box to describe the type of characteristics that an individual have to make sure that we have the right person for the right job in the right place? You see, too many people holding titles, but that doesn't say anything to us. We have people holding the titles of pastorship, Pastor Google, and them might be some of the most unrighteous people walking the face of the earth. We have some people holding the title of police officers, and they too may very well be involved in crime and by way of participation, facilitating or encouragement. We have people who holding the posts of all different kind of things, ministers, but not serving anybody more than themselves. You understand? People in Trinidad and Tobago, we are in desperate need of waking up. That is what we need to do in this country, wake up and understand what is going on. Not running behind somebody because they're holding this title or that title. The Bible told us, by their fruits we shall know them. Pastor Google, you have some fruits, and we know it based from being interacting with you over a period. Trinidad and Tobago, do we know how to identify fruits? So that when we pick rubbish, we don't expect something different. Pastor Google, you enjoy your day and have a wonderful evening.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hey, what going on, Uncle Sterling?
Just humble and quiet, peace and blessings to you and your family. I'm listening in to you here. And the sister song is a strong song, Pastor Google, as she always does. Come with some strong songs. And it's a good song she sang for the sister that passed and gone. May she soul rest in peace. And God bless, guide and protect her. Yeah, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, I'm listening to you since Friday gone. Yeah? And I try to get in, but I ain't getting. Yeah? But as the sister sing the song for the sister in Pastor Google, it's too much, I had to say, artists in Trinidad and Tobago, Pastor Google, that sing songs, Pastor Google, that, as they say, even Ringo could understand. Yeah? Because I had a poor man used to say, even a blind man could see when rain falling. Yeah, Pastor Google. And we artists give too much of the talents to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, whereby they learn nothing from it, they turn their back from it, and lack of understanding. Because you see how we clamoring, we ain't get carnival for 2 years and we want carnival and carnival. But what they learn from the artists when the years come and the artists put out these songs here to put them on the right road. Because as the saying say, birds of a feather flock together. But we, Pastor Google, that's what I always say, I give up on my people because no way, Pastor Google, that our people could be so blind for 400 years, Pastor Google, and getting things, getting productions from the artists we will guide them in a direction whereby they could grow. Pastor Google for years since I know myself and knowing Kaiso in Trinidad and Tobago. And was yet the Jamaicans through a rough days. Put message out there, Pastor Google, for me, as we call ourselves black people. And what we do, Pastor Google, turn we back every time. That is why just say when he send a prophet, all we do, Pastor Google, is here, but we do not listen, Pastor Google. We always turn and we back when messages come to us, Pastor Google. That is why we find ourselves in a bubble whereby it's hell, as the man say, to get out. You hear, Pastor Google? And I listened to you properly Friday. And 2 songs I was calling in to tell you. When you hear people bad talk here, as my granny used to say, Pastor Google, anytime you hear people speak about you, it's very, very, very much important. You hear, Pastor Google? And they would not speak about you once you is not important. My granny always teach me that, Pastor Google. So let them speak. Here. And a song when people get me on my nerves, as I tell you the other day, 2 songs I had to tell you to play for them to hear you. One by Peter Tosh, Vampires, and one by Bob Marley, Only a Foolish Dog Back at a Flying Bird. Yeah, Pastor Google, play them 2 songs, listen to them, and when you come on the radio, you could share them. You hear? And that's when you hear people speak about you. Just come easy, calmly, and play these 2 songs to them. You hear, Pastor Google, and takes on nothing. So you have a peaceful one, a blessed one. Thanks for the time. Be safe on the nation's road for me, please. Thank you kindly. Thanks, Pastor Google, for the time. Blessed.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. I call you in there. I'll play some voice notes.
Pleasant good morning. It is understandable that in order to have good governance, we need integrity, we need morality. We need good character, yes. But what we need to understand, in order to achieve these things, one must first have education. Not academics, but education, which means basic reading, understanding, and common sense. No matter what you do in life, if you don't have these grounded basic things, you will not achieve much. Even vocational studies, which is very important, is grounded within reading and understanding. What we need in politics is not new politics, but morality within our politics. We need the people who have the integrity, the morality, and the character so that we can have good governance. And what we need to fully understand is that if we don't look within ourselves as individuals and find that integrity, morality, and character within ourselves, we will not be able to see it in others. And therefore, we will not be able to make the choices that is necessary to make proper and good and wise choices. So people need to start to look within before they start looking out at others. I would leave that there.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller.
You're going great. You had to expect these people to come at you. This is where you put on everything you call upon the Lord. This is strength. This is character. This is to build you. You remember when we were smaller and most of us we coming home. It's bearing trees we used to plant. We never used to plant trees that have nothing. Bearing trees. And to this song, yes, it's a good song, but people, you got to know and you got to understand that you need to hear other songs. You can't just hear a song and say, yes, yeah. And make it. Sometimes that's not how it goes. But then again, in this country, people that study the writers. Yeah? That because the writer would have a big name. I'm not saying the song is not good. But study you write and how you write up a big name so they flow with the song. It's a good song, yeah. But what I'm saying, there are other songs that would be coming. And we journalists need to just begin just so no. We need to hear other songs. And from there, when I hear other songs, then I judge. However, Brother Google, stay up, be strong, be nobody else but you. Yeah? Nobody else but you. When they come at you, it's because you're going good, which means you need to research more, which means you need to be praying more. When you feel 2 o'clock in the morning and you can't sleep every time God wake you up, you're there for a reason. Nobody could move you. Nobody. When God say, Google, time to you for the move, that's the only thing. But otherwise, you're there for a reason. Keep on doing what you do. Be nobody else but you. Locked on and listening. Have a blessed afternoon. You know, you all remember hearing a song that a young lady sang about 2 years ago, Kaiso dying. And we thought we'd make it to the big yard, but never did. So at the end of the day, people, that be the judges, huh? You hear? The judges.
All right. So I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. All right, I'm back with you. Let me see. All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Right. The lady before spoke about integrity and morality. And I applaud her. Because in the last government, I want somebody to answer me about Eden Gardens, about the fire truck that went down the cliff and we paid $10 million, about the wastewater treatment plant that the man was paid and he ran Panama. Right? Since this government came into power, there is nothing like that going on. You understand? So people in politics who behave properly. You understand? And there are people in this opposition who try their best to destabilize, it is honest, what we have now. Right? But I always tell people, grass will look green on the other side, but when you reach here, it ain't green, because the people in Tobago, it was said, no about the vaccine, and as they came into power, they given vaccine. You understand? They said they was giving $10,000 to everybody. No $10,000. They said they would not send out people. People have been sent to. I'll leave it right there. PDP, all enjoy all yourself, man. The pigs walking on hind legs.
All right, thank you very much. Someone sent me a message here on WhatsApp, and I just want to just say condolences to the family also. Someone said to me, good day or good afternoon, Pastor Google. This is my cousin who got murdered on Saturday in Laventille when he went to carry stuff for his son, his baby, sorry. He is from San Fernando. All right. Really want to send condolences out to the family, and sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google, Tobago in the house. You look like a fresh breath of air this morning, like a weight have been lifted off your shoulder. I know you are a praying man, and I know you have prayed a lot. I did. And Pastor Google, I like that interview that take place with the mayor of San Fernando, because when I listened to that interview that took place on the other side, I know that they were manipulating what the mayor had said, and I'm glad that he calling back and clear it up, because I said to myself, but the man is inviting all to no match. The man say, a prayer or wherever once is that, and all could come and shop. So I'm glad that he did come and clear the air. But Pastor Google, you have lots of backing. We enjoy listening to 91.9 because you all bring the truth and nothing but the truth. And if something was misunderstood, you always come and we track it. And I like how this radio station does it, and I like how they keep it up, Pastor Google. So condolences to the family of the young man that lost his life, and to know that he's not a Trinidad and Tobago citizen, he's a Venezuelan, and knowing that this man had plenty ambition and not these little monsters. This man here come out here to work hard to send back money, and he was hoping to finalize everything to be a teacher to help teach our own children. Parents, oh Lord, parents, all they do right. All they try and correct the wrongs that could lead our children in the right path instead of they getting gunned down and all these things. So Pastor Google, I locked on and listening, darling.
Hello?
Go ahead, Mr. Kingsley.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Pastor Google, for having a wonderful program and a constructive program as your logo and your motto. And Pastor Google, before I get into your contribution, I must bring the news, breaking news. David Welch pull away from the pushback. He is calling the pushback a radical pushback. David Welch, known UNC supporter of the Ground Report, known from Tioga City. After from this morning, he make a live on his page exposing Andy Williams and the pushback. He called them radical. He called them unruly. He says not supporting the Ground Report on pushback, but he's supporting some girl by the name of Tisha, where Tisha would do the right thing. I asked the commissioner for a permission, and she did get the permission. And that was said, once you work with the commissioner, the man will work with you. But once you trying to say, he's Gary, where we will have a problem with that. So the commissioner is giving permission to anybody who wants to have a peaceful demonstration, and because it is a right. But when you want to be unruly and radical, like how David call it, and David tell Andy Williams this morning, do not call his name again because he will climb to court. So there's more to say about that. The possible girl, it's going to be hot this week. That's the possible girl. You always use a praying God, you know, right? And use a praying person, you know, not praying person. And God don't like ugly. It would mash up and it will crumble. What I'm saying, right in your face, Pastor Google. It goes back like to be up there, no. Saturday coming here, if somebody don't get killed in South already, it could be something I know. It's going to be back in there. You mustn't interfere with God's children. You mustn't try to put down God's children. God kill evil. I want to say it again. God destroy evil. Pastor Google, I am very sad to see how my country come. I have so much pain in my country today. Because we in this country, we have to stand up against crime. We have to be all hands on deck. Because our country is too small to be having 300 and 400 murders when the year reach. And I'm very concerned about that. Because I'm not saying that crime could stop, but we could have a control on the crime. And all hands have to be on deck. They will say, Kingsley, why you point fingers at the government? Yes,
the government must play a major part by providing the police with the ammunition and bringing laws and policies for the country to go out. But the public, but the people in the community, the people who know they're bringing in the guns, who know they're bringing in the shipment of guns, all hands have to be on deck, because we cannot be a society and say, okay, it's a norm for we to have 4 something a year murders, 5 something a year, 3 something a year murders. No, it is not a norm. It cannot be right, people. It cannot be right. And we can't point fingers at no Minister of National Security, because Pastor Google, we do not know when some man will wake up in the morning, and because his girl holding him, he wants to go and kill the girl and kill the family. Nobody can control that. Nobody can control a man wake up a morning and he feel to go and rob a jewelry store or a store. Nobody can control that. But if all of us come together, we could limit the crimes. We could limit the robberies and the murders, because we can't be having 2 something burglary for a year. She's something different. No, we cannot have that. We cannot be having that. You know what I mean? So we, as a people, we have to unite on crime. We have to unite on crime. We can't continue pointing fingers at politicians alone. We as a society, as a community, as a people, as one nation, as Trinbago, as Trinidad and Tobago, we must unite and say all hands on deck for crime. So don't point fingers and say the American National Security. Yes, yes, we know it. We could point some fingers there, some, but we also have to point fingers at ourselves. So we ask, what we as a people, as a society, is doing to stop crime. What we as a people in our community are doing to stop the killing. What we as a people are doing to carry down the murder rate and the burglary for the year 2 something, 4 something. So we ask ourselves to sit down as a people, as one people, and say, let us solve crime. And we will see, as a nation, as a people, our country will be moving forward. Pastor Google, I thank you. I wait for the bacchanal tomorrow again morning, because I want to see the answer back. Because as David said before, and then have question to answer about money. And thank God, Pastor Google, they can't say you thief no money. Nobody can point fingers at you, neither me. About no money talk. My friends got for 4 or 5 years. Nobody could see how they give me money to get gas, and I take it. Nobody, I got same thing. My hands are clean from all money talk. Nobody could point fingers at me to say Kingsley get some money to I keep many match out there, Pastor Google, and I never get $1 to keep a match. I keep many protests under the UNC before the UNC leave me, and I never get nothing. But you are hearing that David has saying that people are getting paid in the report. So again, David distanced himself away from the ground report and the pushback. He called them a radical group. Is a big word, radical group. And I ask the people, the right thinking people, who not joining the get along gang to remove Rowdy. That pushback sponsor by the leader of the Get Along gang to remove Rowdy. I thank you very much.
Now, who is that person, boy? Who is that person? Let me make sure, and I want to be able to, I need to get something done, so I want to make sure and do this.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Right, so we're going again. Going back to the phone lines. So let's remember the song that you're hearing in the background is a song, a tribute to singing Sandra from Karine Ashe. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Pastor Google, trying to fight you wrong, boy.
I don't want to talk about it, sir. I was told not to discuss it on air anymore.
All right. But don't get no harass, because no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, but mighty through the Most High. Anyhow, Pastor Google, listener, I just try to wonder, do the people in this country read? Because I hear people talking about cowpen, but when I watch at some international cricket match, I see people in the same kind of little pens all over the place, sit down watching match. We just read. We're not reinventing the wheel, no. The wheel done there, people. This is a program that is being used internationally to try and help limit the spread of COVID. But we have a problem with everything. Oh my goodness. But I want to tell people something. I definitely need to get a vaccine. Because I find since Kingsley say he get vaccine, Kingsley have been spewing words of intelligence and brilliance. So they thought like it has something in that, boy. Like it has something in that. I don't know what it has. But like it has something in that helping the brain. Maybe some of the people who just complaining need to get some of that too. It might help them. Folks, all you have a nice day.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
Pastor Google, I don't know if you remember me when I was explaining to you about the traffic light at Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a traffic light. It's a ornament.
An ornament?
Yeah.
It's traffic lights that have on the pole, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I did go and looked at it. All right. I asked several taxi drivers, and they said to me, "No, it's an ornament. That has nothing to do with them with the traffic that goes through there."
No, I know it has nothing to do with the traffic that going through there. But what I'm saying is that what is the purpose? What is that purpose for that?
Well, it was, and that has been there from since that bill, since the.
No.
All right, caller. But you could tell me no, but I know what I have been seeing since I have been going to San Fernando from Curep. I could tell you. You can say no, but I know what I have been seeing for over 10 years.
I will go and take out a picture and post it for you, and you'll see where I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. When you're going to San Fernando, you're passing to go to San Fernando from Grand Bazaar, it is a big a traffic light, I showed the callers and the listeners know what I'm talking about. It's like a big, it's like there are about 4 or 5 stems of traffic lights.
Yes.
Like a tree.
Yes.
I remember they put that up there as an ornament of like a Christmas tree with lights. That's what they put it as, a Christmas tree. I remember that. That was done under Miss Bissessa how much years ago.
All right. So who paying the electrical bill or not?
No, that is another discussion. I call her. Let me take this next call I've holding here. Thanks very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
Pastor Google, I give the song a 6.5 because the song has not really, I ain't get really enough time to listen properly and keep it in properly. But I hear it, the song is good, and the more it grow on to me, then I would be able to actually give a final thing on it. But for now, I could see that without any thinking. But Pastor Google, I want to ask you, because you from down the area. I am a partial fighter about to go to Paria, but I realized that when I almost lost, so I didn't realize I can make out the OWTU headquarters good, because now there's a big sign blocking the it barely make out the OWTU sign
but caller, wait just now, and I have been, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over. I'm going to say it again. One of our biggest issues is that we forget very quickly. I had an interview here with Ozzy Warwick concerning Anan Low Price renting the OWTU building in Faizabad. You all forget that already?
Yeah, but in truth, you really had that up, and I think I did a contribution on that day too, but no, because telling you coming into Faizabad and you really everything, the butler start you more or less, you can't make it out properly because this guys within the whole set of entourage and the signs and everything. So now when you go in there, that is what you're seeing, You're not really seeing the OWTU and, So because those are historical symbols and things that, you look forward to understand where labor went through. But you see, the thing is, my issues too is also on my way in that area, and I see Faizabad, then I go into Sipari and things. But one thing I noticed too, we have a new Ram Kapalani. I don't know if you remember Ram Kapalani, because every Monday morning you're opening a new store. All over the place, you're seeing this brand name, and in the thick field in Siparia, where that a squatting settlement down there. I remember the UNC have given them certification of comfort. So you could have stayed on your land and you get papers and things, that they give you that. And that was very good. But a certain man again have acres upon acres and he cleaned down one set of the thick field and he's going to develop the place. I am asking, because I do not know, how we get it. I mean, if that's really that squatters land or everything, what's the arrangement? How you be able to get it? And so he's going to develop that. And if it's squatters land, well, people are squatting things. Why didn't do a little housing project on those things? Where is the representative for Siparia? Because there's a lot of people that need housing or whatever thing. And I was saying that the representative for Siparia, who was a former prime minister, would have been helping up people and them to get proper housing and those things. So how come one man is able to develop that? And when he developed that, that would not be in the reach of the poor people in our area. So I just confused. I do not know. I'm asking the questions, but I know what I saw. What I saw that happening, and I inquired on search from several people in the neighborhood, and they keep telling me that, because I didn't just take it from one person. I spent the whole day up there. I was up there last week, I was up there this week again. And I passed through Pinal, those places, and then there, I passed through Faizabad, that thing, and I'm watching it because, you're driving, you got to get familiar with the place, and these are some of the things that I have concern, and then bring it forward to find out what it is really going on there with the new Ram Kapalani. I think that I will call the new 1% of South. Because this man seems to just, I don't know, boy, mind-boggling. But I also will put this, we have a lot of...
I have a lot of callers holding on. I have a lot of voice notes to play. I don't want to cut you, but I don't want to just, and my time gone already.
Good day. It seems that everyone has an opinion, but no one seems to understand what is the difference between a fact and a statement of opinion. People must understand that everything comes within a context. Not because you say it makes it so, unless you can back it up with a fact. A statement of fact is different from an opinion stated based on hearsay, based on rumor, based on what you believe might be the truth because you hear some uncle, partner, cousin, Nikki tweet say so. People must learn to think.
All right. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hi, good afternoon.
Prime Minister gave away a lot of state land to people. A lot. I am telling you. HEC land, they sell all kind of things. Right in my vicinity, it's up. And I would like Clarence, whoever his name is, the Minister of Agriculture, to look into this sort of land where these people have, where this lady gave away.
All right. Thank you.
For your sacrifice, we must say thank you. Thanks for all your advice. How you talk, mother, straight road you walk, mother.
All right, John, there we go. I'm out of here. Thanks very much for being with me today on Street 919 FM. Coming up next is the VNR show. Talk to you guys tomorrow, please, God.
Miss you, mother. She was the voice of the downtrodden, champion of the working class, comforter of the forgotten. Now she gone to sleep at last. With passion rampant, she saw how nobody wins a war. Singing made our spirits soar. Always concerned about the living. She asked for whom the bells did toll. Orisha, warrior, bringing healing to our soul. Farewell. Your time on earth you spent it well. You live daily with dignity against all odds. You did excel. Farewell. Your music left us in a spell. For every child that you made smile, for you, mother, we ring the bell. Haribo, Bunye, Adokwe, ancestor. True love and tea, with pride we swell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Haribo, Bunye, praises ancestor. Your dignity you never sell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. She told the men she was no passion. She sang without apology. But when she unleashed equalizer, they started squirming naturally. On the friends and foes shed equal blows, just to keep them on their toes. Never on defense, but violence. Sexual harassment she exposed. Forever focused on our children. She kept warning them not to fail. And every end of career, she loved to sing for them in jail. Mother, hurry up, I don't pray ancestor. True TNT, with pride we swell. For you, mother, we ring the bell. Hurry up, praises ancestor. Boy, meet them drunk.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families and honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, conference and cremation training, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
There's a new taste in town. Maracas Bacon Shack at 79 Robert Street in Woodbrook brings you bacon shot, kingfish, fries, shrimp, aloo pies, and delectable sauces to tease your taste buds. Walk in, order with food drop, or get parking lot pickup at 488 Bake or 75 Shot. Need catering? No problem. Call or email tastemaracas@gmail.com. Follow Taste Maracas on social media for all the delicious details. Taste Maracas, the new taste in town. Corner of Roberts and Rosalino Streets. See you soon.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday for the program